Isn't that great?
Whoa.
Well, are you okay? Like, could you use an attitude adjustment?
I'm Caranya, Master Wizard, and far too important to be talking to you. So go about your business, please.
You are a bitch. What's up guys, Acer Thorn here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Oblivion on Max Difficulty. I'm trespassing, so I'm gonna cut straight to it and talk to this guy to update the quest.
What's this? Some sort of alien artifact? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
Sure thing. Alright, now let's go speak to Romanus again. Unfortunately, there is no quest marker, so let's just wait a few hours, and he should be here.
Good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
Sure. What is it?
Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here.
And, what do you mean by that?
What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems?
Because they can trap humanoid souls.
The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do.
They trap humanoid souls.
We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible.
Okay, so why all of a sudden you feel like you need to know this information?
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them.
Okay, if you have enough wherewithal about what's causing the confusion that you can suggest talking to her about black soul gems in particular, why don't you just ask her about black soul gems in particular? This is stupid. Anyway, tell me, how about some advancement?
You become more valuable to the Guild with each passing day. The Guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer. Accept these robes and wear them with pride.
Only if they actually do something.
Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore could be invaluable to us if we can make proper use of it. She can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy. She stops only to sleep at the Archmage's request.
Alright, let's go.
Report back as soon as you can.
Oh wait, she's downstairs. Hey.
It's you.
Hey, you scaly
Hi.
broad.
Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it.
Yeah, I just realized. No wonder they can't find any information about necromancy. I already took all the books from this room when I was looting the Arcane University. Anyway, I was sent to see you.
Oh, of course you were.
Sure, yes.
No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Caranya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this.
Alright, tell me about Black Soul Gems.
Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing.
Alright, tell me about the Necromancer's Moon book.
I believe you'll find it quite helpful. Once you've had a chance to read it, I'd be happy to discuss it with you.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Response to Barrow's speech. What is this suddenly? What is this is one that I didn't, there's Amanda Marco, the King of Worms. Spoiler alert, he's the final boss for this quest line. Ah, here we are. Alright, let's
Hi there.
head back over to Rominus. Hey, Rami.
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers?
She told me to give you this book.
Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this Shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds.
Alrighty,
You too.
let's go speak to that woman. In here. Why are you sleeping during the day?
Hello there. Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, Shade of the Remnant now, bitch.
Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falkar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falkar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to know, what is her excuse for not, paying attention to Falkar if you don't have the Orrery DLC installed? Does anybody know? I'd like to know. Necromancers.
I've heard things, to be sure, but I don't really know anything about them. Is it true that some of our guildmates were killed? Oh, how horrible!
Well, your emotions just went from curious to mourning in the blink of an eye. Good acting, what's that?
Be seeing
Anyway,
you.
let's get out of here. Hey,
Hello. I hope I can help.
Imperial Orrery?
A most fascinating contraption. Bothil is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running.
Yeah, anyway, Shade the Revenant.
So, Falkar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhall. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned, and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided.
Alrighty, now,
Be careful.
this whole Shade of the Revenant thing, I'm currently at day 98, so day 97, I believe. You know what, screw this. Let's just head over to that Dark Fissure. You might recall it from Chapter 9, when we were getting a Black Soul Gem for Vermina's Shrine. Let's just fast travel over there, and we'll just play it by ear. In fact, we don't even have to go in. We don't even have to do this whole ritual thing. We could. Where are the boys? There's one of... Okay, good. Alright, boys. I hope you follow me in. Alright, good. Well... Oh, there we... I was wondering where you went. Hey, you. I did not realize. For some reason, you don't seem to see me. Come on, there we go. Alright, quick save. And, Worm Anchorite. Huh. And, damage health. And, there we go.
I'm on your side!
So that should have your health go down ever so slowly. Come on. There we go. Handwritten note. This is what we need. Lesser Soul Gem, I'm going to take that too. And as you can see, the quest updates. I have found evidence of necromancers creating black soul gems at Darkfisher's Cave, so let's return to the Arcane University. Hey, you.
Have you been to the Dark Fissure yet? We need to know all we can about the necromancers.
Yeah. About the necromancers.
So you saw them? The altars must be infused with some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the Council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myths. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believed. You have again performed admirably. You have my thanks, and that of the Council as well.
Yeah, how about a promotion now?
Your role within the Guild becomes ever more essential. You have now attained the rank of Magician, and are freely able to access the Council Chamber.
Yeah, why did the subtitles not sound even the least bit like what he actually said? Anyway, more tasks.
Seek out Archmage Traven. He has personally requested that you see him for your next assignment.
Alrighty.
You too.
Now we can actually enter this area without trespassing. Isn't that great? Well, are you okay? Like, could you use an attitude adjustment?
I'm Caranya, Master Wizard, and far too important to be talking to you. So go about your business, please.
You are a bitch.
Bye.
How goes it? Greetings. It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think? Raminus has told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with.
And what task would that be?
Are you prepared to begin?
I wouldn't have asked you about it if I wasn't ready.
Very good. Let me explain what is at stake. The Council of Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. We cannot tolerate these attacks on the Guild. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant inside the cult itself, a Guild member who offered to infiltrate their ranks.
And let me guess, he's dead now.
Yes, and we have for quite some time. Though the information he has provided is limited, it has given us a sense of their scope and power. The Council was initially reluctant to believe the information was reliable, but with recent events they have little choice but to trust it. I fear that our informant is in danger, and that is why I have called you here.
Alright, so... where do I go?
The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the Council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information. A group of battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last known location with the intent of bringing him in for questioning. I argued against it, but eventually agreed to maintain order in the Council. I regret that decision, and that is why I wish to send you there.
Alright, so where?
Mucianus last reported being sent to the ruins of Nenyon Twill, south of the Imperial City. That is where the battle mages went. South of the White Rose River, nearly halfway to the border of elsewhere. I'm afraid I know nothing more about the location, or what you may expect to find once you arrive.
Alright, so you want me to defeat those necromancers there?
I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus if they do not mistake him for one of the many necromancers no doubt present in the ruins. I wish for you to find Mucianus and ensure his safe return to the Arcane University. I do not want anything to go wrong. Please, hurry. The battle mages will arrive there soon, if they have not already, and time is of the essence. If for any reason they are unsuccessful, Mucianus's life will be in forfeit. You must make sure he is safe. Go now, and bring word to me as soon as he has been escorted to safety.
Alright, let's go.
Thank you. Know that I would not ask such a thing of you if I did not feel it was urgent, or that it was beyond your capabilities. I shall await your return.
And
Make
at
haste.
this point, you're
Mucianus
starting...
is in danger.
And at this point, you
As
are...
a blade.
No! Back off!
We should get
Anyway, at this point,
How
you
are
are...
you?
Okay.
Shut up!
I've
Shut
been
up!
better.
Shut up! Shut up! You are starting to see the biggest problem with this quest line. It is repetitive beyond sin. This basically is just the extent of the Mages Guild quest line. Necromancer dungeon after Necromancer dungeon after Necromancer dungeon. Oh god, it's boring. Well, let's at least go here. And let's just travel over in this direction. Nighttime. Honestly, I can't tell if the nighttime makes the landscape art in this game more beautiful or less beautiful. Ogre. Of course.
Show me what you've got. Let the best of the This is the part where you stand and bleed.
Come on, die.
Fight fire with the
There we go. Wait, what? I just got a quest from it. I slain an ogre out in the wilderness. Oddly, it was carrying a bunch of jumbo potatoes. I should hang on to one of these as they seem quite unusual. Oh dear. I remember there being a Khajiit who wanted those potatoes. Can't remember where she was. Anyway, that will do it for today. If you guys liked what you saw, then by all means post some suggestions in the comments for how you think I could make this channel even better. Also, check out some of the other Let's Plays that I'm currently doing, as well as my in-depth story analysis videos. And if you think that I have the potential to become a great YouTuber, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. In the meantime, however, I am Acerthorn, and I will see you guys later.